Hi everyone! In this video we are going to introduce two different statements that allow us to change the default behavior of a loop. These statements are break and continue. Break is used for interrupt the loop before is expected. So at some point you can find some instruction or some condition that you want to cut, let's say, the loop at this point. So you can use the break statement and prevent the loop continue until the end. So basically this is the structure of using the break. We have a while condition with if or whatever, and at some point you can specify the break condition. This break condition cuts or deletes, stops the execution of the loop, the first loop that it can encounter. So here the first loop that are here is this while. So this loop is end by using this break. So in which point the loop will end? So the very first time that condition 2 becomes true. At this point, this break will prevent the loop to continue. And here you have an example of code in which there are some instructions that are repeated, and at some point there is a break. This break depends on some condition. So let's see how it works. We have here the memory of the program and here the output. So the very first condition is this one. We define a variable I with value 1. We compare this condition is true, so go ahead, and the first condition is this one. This changes the value of I, and this comparison is carried out. This comparison is false, so the code goes here and prints the value of I, in this case 2. Well, the code goes here again to compare the value and go inside, change the value of I, compares, this condition is false, and the code goes here to the print. And again, goes here to the condition, assigns a new value, and compares this condition. So at this point, this condition is true, since the value of I is 8, and we go to execute the instructions inside the if statement. And the instruction is this, break. So this instruction will cause to break, to end the loop while, the while loop. So at this point, the code goes here at the end of the while, which is the print of the end. So as you can observe, this break allows us to prevent the execution of the while, whose execution will expected to end when I goes a value equal or higher to 100, but we ended this loop when I has a value of 8, just for using the break. In addition, we have another particular sentence, particular instruction that is continue, that also stops the execution of the while, but only the iteration. So this continue allows us to cut the specific iteration of the loop, but the loop continues. So in this case, as you can observe, we can use the statement continue in here inside, and depending on whether this statement is placed, the behavior will be different. So let's see an example in order to know how this statement works. So here there is another loop, and at some point we can see the continuous statement. So let's see how it works. Well, first we define the variable I, and we compare this value. It's true, so go inside the while statement. We change the value of I by multiplying this value by 2 and compare. This comparison is false, so go here and print the 2. Then the code goes here and again comparing the value. It's true, so go inside, performs the operation, compares, and is still false. So go here and print the 4. Compare, signs, and at this point the comparison of the if is true. So we go inside the if statement and we find a continuum. This means that this loop ends. So the code below the continuum is not executed until the end of the while. So the end of the while is here. So the code at this point will go again to the guard. So the behavior of the continuum is just breaking the loop, the iteration, but not all the loop. So the condition here is still true. Change, compare, print, check the condition, change, compare, print, check the condition, and at this point the condition of the while is not satisfied. So the while loop ends here, and we go to the next instruction below the while statement, that is this final print. So in a different way as the break statement, the continuum only cuts, only ends the current iteration, but the loop still continues until the end. I mean, until the condition is not satisfied. In contrast, the break statement allows us to cut, to end the loop at any point. Thanks for watching.